Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. I thought I was almost done with this journal, but then I was going through and I found this big old blank page in the middle. So I had an envelope over here to the side, and I thought let's go ahead and design some kind of tuck spot. I don't know if you call these pockets or tuck spots, so they're probably both, either way. And see where it goes. So I was thinking something like this. I've done something like this before, so let me see if I can remember how to do any of it. Again, I'm too lazy to go hunt down a video. Plus, it's kind of exciting, you know, doing a whole thing new and getting to use my brain. Because they say the more you use it, I don't know, what do they say about your brain? So I'm just going to close this up. I'll decide where I want to make my openings. After I close it up, I will make sure I didn't get no glue there. Ooh. Okay. So that's a good start. So I had it folded, just kind of centered it on the page a bit. I think there, maybe there. Let me get my bone folder out. There's so many possibilities, you know, to start with. Let me put this back on before I forget. So let's see where the brain wants to go. Okay, so if I glue here and here, I already have a tuck spot there. Now if I chop this part off, I'll have another little opening there for a little tuck spot. And then if I leave this side open, I'll have another tuck spot. So we'll have a side, a top, and a side. So we can start with that. Let's see if I can just clip this off a teensy bit. And also, let me go ahead. No, I'll do a punch for the thumb in a minute, depending on what I want to decorate. So since it is a blank page, I can start with any color. I've already used that. I don't want to use that. That was for the last page I just did. Just start laying things down. Well, that's got a straight edge, so let's remove that. Sometimes that's the easiest thing for me. Instead of overthinking and start digging for stuff, you look around, and this was already out from one of the pages. So I don't even need it all the way down. Let's cut it right there. So we can glue that down in there, and then we'll glue that there. We can always use that because we know it's going to match. Or even another part of this page. I save all my little pieces parts. So will that give it some more interest? I like that better than this. And I don't mind if that's straight, but this just to make it consistent. I do hope that my videos are helping you a little bit understand what my thought process is. I probably don't always use the right words. I've like forgotten half of my vocabulary, and sometimes it was just always hard for me to express myself anyway. So, but if you get the idea that just start with one thing and then add to it, see see where your imagination goes. And I watch tons and tons of videos. I mean, that is what's helped me so much. So that already is good to go. I'm going to ink the edges here. I'm going to go ahead and use my stamp to add some decoration around it. And then I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and went around all the edges with my Distress Oxide, and I used Vintage Photo. I did a little stamping and with some swirls and some of that script. So before I forget, before I glue anything down, it's always best to cut yourself a little notch. And this is just the, is this 1 inch? Yeah, this one is the 1 inch. And I just try to center it and duck because it just wants to shoot at me. And there, edge that a bit. I didn't want to add anything else until I figured out where that was going to come to. And I was thinking, I've got some stamps, and that's kind of large. What does it look like if I cut some of this gray off? I think that's part of the pattern, but it might be in my way. So let's see what it looks like. Since it's a DigiKit, I can always print it right back out. I do like that because I didn't want to cover all this up. It was just way too big. So maybe that's a possibility. And what else do you think we can use? I've got words, I've got quotes. I was thinking butterfly. I was going to pull a butterfly, but then I have this. Let's see if I can. A little word. Be patient. Thankful, maybe. That'll look nice. And I feel I need something up there. Ooh. Everything is so loud on this glass, but I love it because it's so easy to clean. Just trying to remember, I've got numbers and stuff. That goes good with that. So I think we can try that. Oops. Where's my inky? And ink this up real quick. Okay. Yeah, I think I like that better. So I'm going to use my art glitter glue to do that. I was debating whether or not I want to add any cheesecloth underneath. Anywhere, I could still add it. Let's see. I don't want to go over the thumb notch. That would be in the way. Maybe just a tad of cheesecloth. Where's the color I'm looking for, though? You know, maybe just to add a little something to the thankful. I'll use my fabric tack for that. And where did we have you? Just down here. It's not really coming out. I think I keep clogging it up. There we go. Okay, I can use my art glitter glue for this little guy because it's not sitting on any fabric. press it down. Okay, so it is safe to glue this part here down. Bing, bing, bing. That way we'll have the tuck there. Okay. So I'll try not to get it. Yeah, I can't do that. Don't do that. Because that'll get in the way when you, whatever you want to stick down there. All right. I think that's coming out so cute, so quickly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, see what you guys can do. Just have your stuff ready and, oh, your go-tos. Stamping is my go-to, and antique papery for the backgrounds. Oh, they're beautiful. Okay, so next I'm going to do the three corners here. I don't know why I did that. So the three corners. Now this may get in the way, so I'm just going to go ahead and lay a little glue there. That way when they're tucking things in, it's not catching. Okay, which way were we? This way. And now we're going this way. You can, of course, have it on top or on the side. I just thought I'd switch it up since I already have one top, one side. That's all I have. Two sides. Just depends on what I feel like for the day. Okay, kind of in the middle. I'm lining up with this line and trying to center a bit. And then you just push. And I like to really push and hold it a bit just to make sure that it's had time to make good contact and start to dry a teensy bit. Especially when thicker items, envelopes, you've got a lot of layers. Like this right here is 4 layers of paper. So, okay. So we've got a tuck here, thing there, and a tuck there. And I saw some lace. That might be too big. Do we want to do some lace up here, or do we need something thinner? What are you doing out? This is way too antique. These might be more yellow. I don't know, I think that's just as thick. What am I looking for? I'm looking for, something smaller like that in here that I can use. I'm still not feeling it, so let me look. Is this, that rubber band is so tight. Top or the bottom. Let me pause it because that might take a minute. I know this part is boring. Hold on. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is this. I rarely use, browns. And this page has got a good antique feel, so I think I'm going to do that. Since this is so stretchy, I'm going to glue it down before I cut it. Let it hang off the edge just a tad. And this I haven't used yet, and it's really pretty. It's got a little shine to it. It's like elasticy. So then I was like, okay, do I do the 2 humps up? I think I do the 2 humps up. Okay. Make sure the shiny side, yep. Oops, got some glue here. Okay, I think that the colors tie in. I was trying out all the beiges, and then I remembered I had a couple of things of brown, and I just happened to find this, and it's in the wrong drawer. That should go under the brown. The only other thing we need to do is create something, you know, to go in the pockets. And don't really need to decorate this because the tag is going to decorate that, hide that. And let me go ahead and decorate some stuff, and I'll be back. Okay, so I got a few things done. Found this tag. I know it's from Louise Hensel, one of her kids. So I thought that, yep, come on in there. Would fit in there. This is a journaling card, and I got some lace on there. This is from Antique Papery. So I knew that would fit in there. And then this card fits perfectly in there. And it also has some of the same shading going on, but it's a little plain, right? This is from Artie Mays. So I had these, and I thought maybe I can just add a little to it. Because you have to put something on it. It's just weird having a blank thing. It is to me anyway. That would be good writing space for them if they wanted to. So definitely think about that. Okay. So I figure have that, and then have that down there. Now what I was also thinking of, I wonder if it would help if I had just a little bit of, you know, text behind it, whether or not that would add to it or not. So let's see. We just kind of need it down this side, and you can go over it, and you can go over it. I don't think that'll hurt. I think that'll help add to it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I used some sari silk, and then I had some eyelash trim in that weird color. I found a couple of rolls, and I used the word rolls lightly. They were supposed to be like skeins of eyelash yarn at the Dollar Tree one day, but it was just it was a huge mess. I wasn't even sure how she was going to charge me, but we counted 5 possible rolls. So that's, and then I came home and I just took my time and unwound everything. It was a huge mess. I don't know how that happened. I guess it got touched a lot. There we go. No, I don't even want the whole thing. I think going off of it and just flipping it around the back is cool. I probably saw Wendy do that from, oh no, Adventures in Journaling. Oh, she's a lady with a cat. Oh, I hate it if I can't get her name right. I believe that's what it is. Wendy's Journal Adventures, maybe? Okay, let's put you down first. She does a lot with collage, you know, with flowers and labels, and every time she puts it together, it just looks perfect. And I'm gonna off-center this. Since that one's on the right, I figured let me just off-center it just to make it, you know, give it more interest. And then this can cover whatever it wants to, because this is the focal point. I bought all the Tim Holtz cutouts, and then I just been afraid to use them. You know, it's like the good china, like, and I know to use things, but still part of me is like, but what if I never find it again? And might have to back up a bit. Okay, I think that looks okay. So I'm trying to use it. All the little people cutouts, I've got like every single packy. It was like I never make a page with that style, so maybe I have to make a whole separate book. Okay, so I think that came out kind of cute, better than a blank. Hold it down a bit. And there you go. So you've got the 1, 2, and a 3 little tuck spot. And I may add something up there. I could have sworn I saw a thing of pearls. So I might have to look for that, but I'll take a picture of it and put that at the end of the video, because I think this is it. A nice vintage brown looking page. So I hope you enjoyed that. Use up those scraps of envelopes and have fun. All right, y'all have a good one. Happy crafting. Bye-bye.